Finally, an episode with the males only, is what I would say if we got that. I mean, we kinda got that. Let me explain. You see, I was looking forward to the guys exploring a Dungeons & Dragons inspired world throughout the entire episode without the female cast, a true only male episode. Instead, we got a D&D inspired episode after about 18 minutes of the females showing up and Discord trying to do something adult for guys night. Let's begin. Fluttershy is leaving with the female cast to Yakistan for some reason, leaving Discord behind. Because he has no other friends, he begs Fluttershy to stay or take him. She doesn't, and he is asked by the two other male characters, Spike and Big Macintosh, to join their guys' night adventure. Skeptical at first, he imagined them going around the town for some fun, even though there's only 2 locations to actually have fun in Ponyville. Instead, he got a Dungeons & Dragons game, which he hated because he kept getting bad rolls and tried to create a Vegas scenario to escape the inevitable. Infuriated by it now, he transports Spike and Big Mac into the game, taking his hatred out on them by creating the enemies and causing the two physical pain. They get him to stop later and finally tell him the truth. He was only there out of pity. So he takes his leave, being depressed and all, and guilt trips them into letting him stay. Which, to me, is relatable. I've been in a situation before where I've told a friend, not just once but many times, that I was leaving or breaking off the friendship we had, and he just got depressed right after it. He said he was gonna harm himself because nobody wants him around, and sadly I fell for it. 10 times already. It just eats at me every day, and I just want to leave at times. But before I enter my own depression, the episode ends with Discord being accepted into their group and the main 6 just has to join in. Nope, can't let the guys have something to themselves. The episode isn't bad either. I actually thought it could be bad because it was an all-guy episode at first. I didn't hate it, but it's not a spectacular episode either. I like the idea of Discord trying to not play the game out of his thoughts of him being superior, as that keeps coming up about how he's the Lord of Chaos, he should be this and that, he should be able to use magic, despite being a ranged character that really can't use magic but is ripped off of Legolas from Lord of the Rings, and also about how he should be feeling pity for them because they have no magic and they are sort of beneath him. There are some parts that I actually did hate about this episode, like his grand entrance joke where you have the 2 Discord guards, then the small one coming out from like the red carpet kind of thing, and announcing him only to get a basketball intro. I didn't like that because, I mean, I've played basketball, I just don't watch it, but it's like the joke got ruined right there. If they're supposed to be beneath them, he should have walked along this red carpet as if he were a king, not like he's Michael Jordan or something like that, I don't know. Screw basketball, I don't care about it. Another thing I hated about the episode was the main 6 having to be shoved in there. They had no reason to be in it, and it took away from the imaginary setting of Spike's kingdom when they sort of did join. I mean, really, they don't need to be shoved in every episode. This could have been Discord, Big Mac, and Spike exploring a large tabletop scenario with, like, these paperback enemies, but still having fun with, like, Discord not seeing it at first and just being, like, a bit of a whiner throughout the entire thing, complaining about how, oh, it's not real, yeah, this, that. Instead, he takes his anger out on them because they're trying to get him involved in this game. I mean, the main 6 don't need to be in every episode, and they don't need to be the heroes either. I mean, for once, we get an episode where there is no actual antagonist for it. It is a problem with the characters, not with some other character coming out of nowhere for this one episode. I liked those episodes. Back when Season 1 and Season 2, I liked those episodes because that showed character development. With Discord, this also shows character development. But the previous episodes in Season 6 have only been creating an antagonist for the main 6 to beat somehow. I really just wanted a good episode with the 3 guys. That's all I really asked for with this one. Instead, because of the main 6 having to be in here, this gets a rating of a 6 out of 10. Reason being, like I said, the main 6, it took away from the setting, and it took 18 minutes, roughly, to finally get into the tabletop scenario. I mean, seeing Discord create that Vegas scenario to try to not get there, that was actually pretty good, because that was still Discord, that was still sort of character development. It was part of it was a main piece of this plot. Not the main 6. The main 6 had no reason to be in there. I need something to bash the main 6 out of this episode.
Here, take my +1 mace.
Thank you, Gary. I'm Wolf, and I'll see you all later. Bye, guys. We'll have to have an amazing adventure that'll be a way better episode than this one. We're gonna play D&D. Let's go drinking. Nah.
Swiggity swagger realm. Say hello to the shadow realm. Graceful dice.
Ah, you rolled a 17. That allows me to summon my Squizzard.
Dark magic attack.
We pitied you, Discord. That's why you're here. Well, if nobody wants me, I'll just go and die. I don't help anyone anyways. Now I feel bad. You can stay. Just tone it down a bit. Let's go and screw up this guy's night by being here. And I'm still a bitch.